Me, me.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. It's Nurse Richard the Wax Wizard. Thank you for joining me. A really satisfying couple of cases for you here today. Now, this was, the first one was a lady who came to see me who I don't think I'd seen before. Or had I? No, I had seen her before. Sorry, I'm thinking of another video I've just done. And she's a hearing aid wearer. And that tends to cause this problem here, where the skin in the deeper part of the ear canal just can't migrate past the hearing aid because she wears them all the time. But she doesn't wear them in bed, I don't think. I've never been there to ask her. I'll maybe ask her next time. And as you can see, it's got quite a thick layer of white, dead, soggy skin underneath it, which is sometimes a few alarm bells. But it's usually quite clean, this. It usually comes out in one go. Now, the second ear of hers is really weird. It's so deep, quite narrow and bendy, and it's a real surprise when it comes out. So I think you're going to enjoy that one too. So stay tuned for that. Before I forget, subscriber of the day today is Gemma McGregor. Congratulations, Gemma. Your persistence has paid off. I know you've left me a few comments saying, can I be subscriber of the day? Do I need to leave a comment in every time I comment? No, you don't. Is the honest answer to that. But how I find who subscriber of the day is whenever I'm making a video, I will search my comments, type in subscriber of the day to filter it down, and it'll generally be the most recent one at the time that I've made that video. So any older ones I probably wouldn't see, to be honest with you. Some I do save if someone's left me a comment that's particularly interesting. Then I will kind of save those comments. Anyway, so that's come out, as you can see there. It's fogging up a little bit. The second pair of ear, I know there's just one ear in the second patient. Well, he had two ears, but I only showed you one of them. Or is it two of them? I really don't know. I really should look at these before I do the videos. Is where the title comes from, fizzy ear wax, because he'd put some hydrogen peroxide in there, and it had made it incredibly fizzy, as you'll see when we get onto that one, which is in a little while. But I'm just doing a little bit of tidying up. Doesn't look incredibly happy deep down in the ear there, but I'm sure that'll settle down. But a second one was really odd. When I first looked at it, I didn't remember it looking like that, but it was really odd. Trying to peel away a little bit of skin here. I think we got a little bit, but it becomes a bit risky at some points where you're thinking, "Nah, what's the point? You've exposed the eardrum and it looks fine, so stop mulling about." Some of you may notice I made a couple of changes to the videos in the channel recently. Well, I say recently, maybe just today, and the one and the video before. Have a look at this one before I go on to that. How weird does that look? Completely hairless ear canal entrance, which is great for visibility. You get good images. But it's so far down, this thing. And I started with the second to smallest tube on that one and had to switch to the smallest tube we use, because it just wasn't... It was, even the second smallest tube was almost too big down there, amazingly. So yeah, the changes I've made. You'll notice above me, we always have me logo. It says The Wax Wizard, Nurse Richard. It used to say Home of the Weirdos. Why I changed that, I don't know. I just wanted it to look a little bit cleaner, I suppose. And I've had a few comments recently saying, I would love it if you could put that back in it. So I put that back in it. And what's a weirdo? It's you lot watching this. It's who it is. Somebody coined the phrase when I first started doing this, that we're all weird. We all like watching this kind of stuff. Does that make us a weirdo? Spelled EAR in the middle. I can't remember who it was. If you're still watching, then leave us a comment to take credit for it. And that's what we used to call everybody. And somebody said, let's have it back again. So let me know if you think. If you want me to keep it in, let me know. If you want me to remove it, then let me know as well. I'll always do what you guys want me to do. So as you can see, I've gone down to the smaller tube here, and yeah, real surprise. Look at all that that's come out of there. Didn't expect it to be so much. It kind of just bunched into the end of the tube and fired up. But yeah, really long ear canal, and quite a small ear, kind of goes really inwards like that, then a little small eardrum at the end of it. Really weird looking ear. A very happy owner of that ear now though. Right, so here's where the title comes from. Fizzy earwax. Look at all the bubbles on this. You might look at that beforehand and think, is it a fungal infection, something like that? What's all that? It's not, no. We've just hoovered away the majority of the bubbles there, but you can still see them, can't you? And like I said, that's from hydrogen peroxide drops that this gentleman has put in. When you put it in, it reacts with an enzyme, and it creates water and oxygen, therefore bubbles. And it's, in theory, it's supposed to break things down. It's not going to touch something like this, to be honest. It might break down the surface a little bit, so it might have made it a little easier to get hold of. Was still a battle this, and I think we needed some tools to get this out, if I'm not mistaken. So what else have I changed? I also changed the thumbnails. I thought I'd give these a go, because I know I see a lot of these on YouTube with they're quite eye-catching, with like a bright blue. Put my teeth back in with like a bright blue sky, and then I've not changed the font, and I've kind of, what's the word, perked up my face. And I can't make it look any more handsome, unfortunately. Those days are gone, but I just tried to edit it to make it a bit more colourful and stand out a bit more. Let me know what you think of it anyway. If you've no idea what I'm on about, if you're watching this on TikTok, you won't see the thumbnail. And if you're watching on Facebook, you might. But if you go and look at it, on YouTube, find it on there. And before you click on it, you'll see the thumbnail image. And it's supposed to draw people in, grab your attention. So let me know if you like the new ones anyway. And if you do, I'll keep them like that. Because I don't want you guys to miss a video. And a lot of you regulars who are watching don't want to miss a video either. So I'm trying to make them a bit more eye-catching for you. Let me know if they worked. I even watched a tutorial on it as well. That's how sad I am. And, well, the lengths I go to try and keep you guys happy. So as you can see, I'm going in with the curette here, because it was quite firm, this. Now you can see the bubbles are also still in the middle of the curette there, aren't they? But that's what I've been up to while you're watching this. Someone actually did say in the other comment, said, oh, I'm really disappointed, because I wanted to learn about ears. I didn't want to hear about what you'd been up to. And you get a load of comments about stuff like that. But it was just, for some reason, the word disappointed. It really bugged me. I'm like, you know, when you're telling your kids off or something, and you don't want to get mad at them, but you say, I'm just really disappointed. It's like the worst thing you can say to somebody, isn't it? So yeah, she was disappointed, but you know what you can do. Let me get these up. Bear with. You can off. I've not used my soundboard in a while, so let's get rid of that so I can see what I'm doing again. Yeah, you can do one. This maybe isn't the right channel for you if you want to just hear about ears, because that's not what we do. And let me tell you, because I had a really fun day yesterday. I went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is a theme park here in the northwest of UK. It's a very traditional seaside town, Blackpool. I mean, it's probably past its best, to be honest. But a lot of people love it. If you love a bit of tacky stuff, then Blackpool is the place for you. We love it. Maybe only for a day or so, but I wouldn't go on holiday there. No offence to anybody who lives in Blackpool. But it's great for a day out. Anyway, the Pleasure Beach is amazing. It's a big theme park with these amazing roller coasters. And as I've said in a previous video, obviously we weren't allowed to go on roller coasters before because of my daughter's heart condition. But now we know that's stable-ish. It's okay to go on them now. So I took her on all the ones that I used to love when I was younger. Nearly said a kid then. They weren't around when I was a kid, some of them, when I was younger. And his son came as well. He absolutely loved them as well. So did she. Went on one, which was famously called the big one because it is massive. It's enormous, and it terrifies me because it's so big. I think it was, when it was first built, one of the tallest ones in the world. It's higher than the Statue of Liberty. It's like 230 feet high. And when it's going up is the worst bit. I can't look at it. When I can't look to the left. I'm not great with heights. I can't look at it when I'm going up. I've just got to look down at my feet. And I enjoy the rest of the ride, just not going up. And I was looking across at her, just making sure she was okay, because I know my son was, he wasn't enjoying it either. He's not great with heights like me. And she was just like, it's a bit boring this. We're going to get to the top yet. Just not bothered at all. Not bothered at all. And yeah, the other ones they really enjoyed as well. There's a few new ones there that I wasn't a fan of either. They were quite violent. I didn't know which way was up, but we had a good time. Well, always the best thing about a day out in Blackpool is donuts. Love a donut. Donuts, as Homer would say. And yeah, not good for you, are they? But we really enjoyed them. Anyway, we're just getting to the end of this one here, and as you can see, a lot of it is disappearing up the tube. And I think the key to this was there was a bit of dead skin line around it that was kind of anchoring it in a little bit. So as soon as I figured that out, I'm just pausing at the moment on it just to try and build up the pressure. But I think what I had to do is, you can see what I'm doing there, just try to peel it down from the top. And as soon as that skin disappeared, which I think it does before the plug comes out, then it makes the plug a bit more mobile. And it can start to work its way out. But yeah, I had to move slowly. There's not a lot of room in there because I've got a fairly big sized tube there, but not a lot of wiggle room. And I wouldn't want to put tools that deep in his ear or in anyone's unless I really had to. So I'm just going to give that a bit more of a wiggle. I'm clearly giving up there. Let's go in again. I think, did I change tube size? It looks like I might have done there, because you can often get a better grip with a smaller size tube, less surface area. And that looks like that's what I might have done. I put oil in, that's what I did. I can just see the oil shimmering behind it. And no doubt that has helped to get a better grip, lubricate it so it can slide out. And it's just about to start moving now. Let's peel it down from the top. So let me know what you think of those things, the new logo above and the thumbnail. Please leave us a comment. And don't forget to follow the channel. Appreciate that. Now, it's left a bit of a mess around this, but if it peeled away, great. If it doesn't, really not concerned. The main job's done, and that's always the main aim, to restore the hearing, and that's what we did. It would be a bit risky trying to peel away anything more like that, and I did try. And he'd had enough, and he could feel that a little bit as well, and it's pretty insignificant what's left anyway, to be honest with you. But it was worth a go. And it's no doubt because of the hydrogen peroxide that's gone in that it's kind of got all mushy, that as well. So it was never going to come away easily. But I can see all his eardrum now. That's always the main thing when you're doing anything like this. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for more. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.